All right, here this morning I'm up at the Douglas County Courthouse and their law enforcement center. I'm gonna go in and see if I can set up an appointment to speak with the district attorney. I have some questions for her, and we'll see how it goes. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, I was wondering if I could set up an appointment to speak to the DA, please.
Okay, what's your name?
Justin
Justin?
Spees.
I'm sorry, what?
Justin Spees.
Okay, go ahead and have a seat.
All right.
Hello, sir. How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
What can we do for you today?
I just wanted to set up an appointment to speak to the DA, please.
All right. And what's that regarding?
I just had some questions for her.
Okay. Well, you can go ahead and send this to us via email, and we will take a look at them, and we will get back to you in a timely manner.
So she doesn't meet in person?
Well, what's the meeting about that you're requesting?
Oh, just some questions about her job performance.
Okay. Well, like I said, you're free to contact us via email, and we can go ahead and get back to you that way.
So she doesn't meet in person then?
Well, let's see what questions you have, and let's see if that's something we need to meet about in person, and you can go ahead and send those to us.
So you'll screen the meeting based on those questions?
No, maybe something that we can address via email. We respond
I'm gonna
promptly.
do it in person.
Well, you can go ahead and contact us via email then.
What's the difference between contacting you here right now and via email?
Contacting us via email is one thing, and coming here in person is another thing.
Yeah, I just wanted to set up an appointment to speak to her.
Okay, well, we're not going to do that today.
How come?
Well, because you can contact us via email, and we'll see what questions you have and if we can address those.
Well, I just want to set up an appointment.
Okay, we're not going to do that today, but you're welcome to contact us via email with your
I
questions.
don't understand.
Well, I will say it again. You can contact us via email with your questions.
Can I set up an appointment with you there, Josh?
No, Mr. Spees, not today.
How come?
Well, we're sitting here talking right now.
Are you afraid to speak with me or something?
I'm speaking with you right now.
So can we set up an appointment to speak?
What do you have to ask me?
All right, so back in September of 2021, well, first of all, are you aware that I'm suing the sheriff and the county commissioners?
If that's something you're doing, that's something you're doing.
Are you aware of that?
I mean, that's,
Thank you.
It's a pretty straightforward question.
why, what does that have to do with me?
Well, I just asked you that. You can answer that.
I mean, I don't see what relevance it has to what I'm doing here.
What do you don't even know what my questions are. How do you know if that's relevant or not?
Well,
My questions I'm about to ask might be relevant to that, so I don't understand why you're just not answering it.
I'm not going to comment on what you're doing or not doing with the sheriff's office or the county commissioner.
Spoken just like an attorney.
Well, you can characterize that however you want to characterize that.
Sounds like you're kind of afraid to answer a question, is what it sounds like.
Well, I answered your question.
Okay. So, back in September of 2021, I was standing peacefully on a street corner protesting mask mandates.
So I'm not going to discuss that any
And a
further
guy
with you.
got out and unprovoked battered me, stole my property, and attempted
Yeah,
to
I'm not
attack
going to
me with
discuss that any
sign.
further with you.
It was caught on camera.
I'm not going to discuss
There's
that any
a
further with you.
victim's statement, 2 witnesses' statements, and a guy wasn't charged. And so my question that I came down here to ask is, why wasn't he charged?
I don't have anything further to discuss with you at this time.
So can I set up an appointment then to speak to the DA since you can't answer my question?
No, not at this time.
Why not?
Go ahead and send us the questions via email, and we'll
Well,
take a look.
I just asked you, how come you can't answer it right now?
Because I told you I'm not going to answer that. Go ahead and send me. I mean, you're basically not really asking questions as you're making statements.
I just asked why he wasn't charged. That's
Well,
a question, isn't it?
You're making a number of statements. You're talking
was
about
a
suing the
question.
sheriff and the county commission.
There was a question specifically about that incident back in September 2021 where I was attacked and had my property stolen, and the attacker caught on video with 3 witness reports was not charged, and I want to know why. And that's a question. It's not a statement. That is a question. Why was he not charged?
You're making some conclusory statements there.
About what?
about what happened. And
So
so
can you explain it to me then?
You certainly got your
Can you explain
opinion
it
of
to
what
me?
happened.
Can you explain it to me then?
Can you stop interrupting me? You know, Mr. Spees, this is not productive. I think we're done here.
Well, it's not productive because you're not answering my question.
Well,
And
Mr.
are you
Spees-
recording me?
Yeah, are you recording
All right,
me?
so don't delete that. Because
All
if
right.
you delete that, I'm sure you're aware that'll be a felony, because I'm gonna request that footage right now.
And I'm gonna request your footage as well.
You can't get that from me. This is my private phone. You are in a government capacity right now, recording me, so I'm gonna request that. So
Okay.
don't delete it.
All right, well, you can request it. If you file an appropriate request, I'll get it to you.
Will you?
Well, that's what I just said.
So you'll, okay, all right. So I will be filing a KORA request right now.
Okay, go ahead.
And I still am wondering why you're not answering my question.
Well, you can keep saying the same things over and over again, and that's fine. And you can keep recording, and I'll keep recording you, and we can just sit here and record each other, and that's fine.
That's what you want to do?
I
Talk about not being productive.
Well-
I'm gonna go on with my day.
Okay, go ahead and go on with your day
I
then.
never once said that I'm gonna sit here and record you.
Okay, well, we're done here, so Mr. Spees, the door is right there. You know where that is, it's the same.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a
door.
KORA request like I just said, so.
Go ahead and do your court request,
Okay,
but
I
right
will.
now you gotta leave,
Why do I gotta leave?
because we're done here.
I'm gonna do a KORA request right now.
We're done here.
Okay, but I'm gonna do a KORA request there, Josh.
Here's what you're gonna do, Mr. Spees. You're gonna walk out the door, we'll take those.
No,
court
I'm
requests
gonna
via
do a
email.
KORA request right here because I'm allowed to do that.
You
So-
know, Mr. Spees, I'm gonna go ahead and let court security know that you are not welcome here right now.
Why am I not welcome here right now?
You're disrupting ordinary business.
How so?
You just came here.
Asking you a legitimate question about something that happened to me?
And I've addressed how
And
we're
now
gonna
I wanna
handle
do a
that.
KORA request.
Okay,
In person,
well-
like I'm allowed to.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do.
Why can't I do that?
Mr. Spees,
Why can't I do that?
you can submit that in writing.
I'm gonna submit it in writing right here, like I'm allowed to.
Mr. Spees, you're disrupting ordinary business.
You're not
at this
gonna let
point.
me, how am I disrupting ordinary business?
You have other options to file the court request.
But I have this option, and this is the option I wanna do, and I'm allowed to do it. Why aren't you letting me do it?
Well, because we have discretion over what happens during the normal course of business.
And what's this discretion you're speaking of, that I'm not allowed to come
All
in
right,
here and
Mr.
exercise
Mr.
my rights to submit a KORA request in person? Is that what you're saying there, Josh?
Mr. Spees, we're done talking here.
I'm done as well. Can I get a KORA request form, please? You gonna go ahead and call court security there, Josh?
Well, I don't know, Justin.
Like you threatened to do just now?
Threatened? How are you taking that as a threat?
Because you said that I'm no longer allowed here and that court security is gonna come remove me from here. That's a threat.
Well, I mean, that's a fact.
So are you gonna call him then, Josh?
Well, if we get the form for you, you can be on your way.
Well, I'm gonna fill it out here too as well, so.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh, it is gonna happen because I'm allowed to do it.
All right, well, here's what we're gonna do. Can we, like him to leave? Ask him to leave, he's not leaving, so.
I haven't done anything to be asked to leave. I want to file a KORA request. I have every right to do that.
I'll print you the form and then you can be on
And
your
I'll
way.
fill it out here.
No, you're not gonna fill it out here. This
Yeah,
is
because
not
I
your-
wanna submit it right
This is
now.
not your workstation.
I want to, this is a public area. This ain't your workstation either. This is a public area. I have the right to fill it out and I want to fill it out right now. I don't want to take it and leave and bring it back. I want to
You
fill it
can go
out right
fill it
now.
out in
No.
the self-help center.
No, I'll fill it out right here.
No, I'm gonna print it off and you're gonna go fill it out somewhere else.
I want to fill it out right here. I have the right to. Why can't I fill it out here? This is a public area right here, right? Why am I not allowed in here?
So would you get the form, I'll hang tight with him if that's okay, Mr.
Perfect.
Seiden? And
Thanks, sir.
then we'll get this stuff figured out, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. We do have, available spaces up, we have a table
What's
upstairs.
wrong with being here though?
I'm just trying to suggest an alternative
Well, I'm just
that,
asking why? Why do I have to
I'm not
have
saying
an
anything's wrong
So I
here.
can stay here?
I'm not at that point yet, I'm just trying to offer a
I'm just
suggestion.
asking, am I allowed to stay here?
Okay, let me finish, please. We have a table upstairs. If you are disrupting the work down here, they may ask you to leave. It's not my office, so I'm not saying that right now. What I'm trying to suggest is an opportunity where you can fill out your paperwork here, you can sit down, utilize the space that we have available. You accomplish your mission, you can turn it in, and I think that would be a a great solution for this.
Well, first of all, I
Clearly-
don't see there's a problem, and second of all, is this space available for me?
Right now it is.
All right, thank you.
And if they ask you to leave or we get to another point, then I guess we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there.
Sounds like you're anticipating that there.
I am
Officer
not.
Squire, is that your name? All
Yeah,
right.
and I'm not anticipating anything.
Why would you say that? You also said that it would offer
I
a
look at- I
solution.
just-
There's
I look at
there's
all
no
the-
problem here.
Well, clearly, he asked you to leave already, so
Yeah.
there has been a problem.
No, there has not been a problem.
Okay, all right, well, everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Oh my goodness. What does that mean?
That everyone's entitled to their opinion.
But what does that mean applied to what you just said right here, right now?
You're suggesting there's no problem, and they've asked you to leave, so they clearly see that something is going on here, and there's a
My
conflict.
mere presence is a problem.
And I'm sorry that that's happening here.
You don't
for
have to
you.
apologize. Why do you have to apologize? You didn't do nothing.
I don't have to, I just chose to. Again, we're all entitled to our opinion.
All right, here is the form. There you go.
Thank you.
He would like to sit out here and fill it out. Clearly, not our office, he's not disrupting anything, if you're okay with that. We will be right outside if there becomes a problem.
Sure, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
All right.
So I can stay now, Josh?
Yeah, I'll just sit here with you while you fill it out, and then I'll take it right back.
All right. Well, you know, while I'm here, I might as well just kind of film some of this other stuff too.
Go ahead.
All right.
So will I.
Who's your Freedom of Information officer there, Josh?
That'll be me.
Oh, you are.
In Kansas, it's the Kansas Open Records Act.
And is it SEIDEN, Josh?
Yes, it is.
All right. I can never remember how to spell Verana's last name. Is it Vrana?
Yes, it is.
Okay. how long do you have to respond to this, Josh?
I would just refer you to the Kansas Open Records Act. I can't advise you on the law.
Oh, really? You don't know what it is?
I would just refer you to the Kansas Open Records Act. I can't advise you on the law.
I'm not asking for advice. I'm just saying you're the Freedom of Information Officer. You should know that, right?
And I'm just saying, I will refer you to the Kansas Open Records Act.
Okay. I believe it's 3 business days.
I'll just refer you to the act.
Can I get a copy of that there, Josh?
Sure.
Appreciate it. That wasn't so bad, was it? Kind of like I get a bad rap just showing up and I'm disrupting stuff, and I just wanted to sit here and fill out a form like every other citizen's entitled to do. We got 2 of you guys standing here. Just why?
Got called down here.
Yeah. Just following orders, right?
No, doing my job.
Following orders.
Okay, if that's your opinion.
Oh my goodness. And what's your name?
Sergeant Flory,
Okay.
F-L-O-R-Y.
You escorted me out of the courtroom for no reason as well at the county commission meetings. You're one of them order followers as well.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just speaking and got removed by you and 2 other deputies for no reason. Following orders.
Okay, so there's 2 copies here.
There's 2.
Yeah,
How
so
come?
take whichever one you want, and then I'll
Well-
take the other one.
All right, I will take the copy.
All right, I'll take the original. All right,
So how many days do I have to get that back?
I would just refer you to the act, sir.
Okay.
Again,
Are you gonna refer to it as well?
I will refer you to the act, sir.
Okay. Are you gonna refer to it? So you know how many days you have to get it
I
back? to me?
will refer you to the act.
Noted. Are you
have
gonna
submitted
refer
your
to it?
request, and I think that pretty much covers it.
It sure does for that, yeah.
All right,
All right.
so,
Yeah.
all right, well, you take care, sir.
You
Have a
too.
good rest of your day.
Thank you, you too. All right, guys.
Have a good day.